Hey guys, welcome to my channel where I'll be talking to you guys about my life stories. Basically, random funny stupid shit that's happened to me throughout my life. And my life is not perfect, it's pretty fucked up. Okay, this will be my first life story, first of many, and I love talking about life stories, so there'll be plenty for you guys. So let's get right into it. The story starts off in primary school. So I was about 11 at the time, and we were going on a school camp. Me and one of my friends, let's call him Bob. Bob was one of my mates. He's fucking typical Asian kid. Bob and I were just playing with our PSPs the whole bus ride, and when we got to our campsite, um, so there was this teacher, all right, and everyone hated this teacher. Like fucking, I shit you not, everyone fucking hated this teacher. I had her for 2 years in a row, and it was the worst. Uh, Basically, this teacher, she actually made one of my friends pee his pants in class, and that's another story for another time. But yeah, think of a teacher that everyone hates at your school, and that's basically this teacher. We'll call her Miss. Actually, I'm not even gonna try to hide her name. Her name was Miss Tan, and I fucking hated her. Okay, basically, she was already giving me my friend attitude. She came up to us and was like, "Why are you guys playing with those? On the note it said you weren't allowed to bring them." The note actually didn't say anything like that. She's just making up. She's probably having a bad day because no one likes her. And okay, so like where we get to the campsite and everyone's unpacking their shit, and already like she just looks really annoyed. And so night came, and at night, so we walked out a bit from our campsite, past. Okay, so basically to get to where we were, there was a forest, small forest, about a 10-minute walk, I guess, um, until we hit like this area where they basically had a campfire, and everyone just sat around there, and so we sat around there, and they were just exchanging stories and stuff. And me and my friend, I was like, "Oh, I need to go toilet," and you have to bring a partner with you. So I was like, "Hey, Bob, let's go to the toilet with me." And then he's like, "Yeah, sure." So then we went. We had to walk past the forest. It was 10 minutes, and it was like really dark at this time. It was around night, but then it was in the forest. So at 9 o'clock, it was pretty pitch black, I guess. So we walked through the forest, and we're at the toilets, and so yeah, we're just fucking your typical 11-year-olds. We're just screaming and shit. Like that's how we had fun. We're just screaming in the bathrooms with the echoes and everything. I actually forgot what we were screaming, but it was something pretty retarded, pretty autistic as well. So yeah, we're just screaming at the top of our lungs after we do our business in the toilet. And then when we go outside, we see someone walking in the distance towards us. And guess who the fucking is? It's Miss Tan, and she looks pissed as ever. Um, so she's like marching towards us basically, and she's like, "What are you guys doing?" And we're like, "We're going to the bathroom." She's like, "I heard screaming in there," and yeah, she was just really pissed off. And she's like, "You guys are in so much trouble. You guys are going home right now." And we're like, um, "Okay." So then she's like, "Follow me right now." So she basically takes us, and we're following her, and we're like, "Fuck!" Like we're shitting at it this time because like we don't want to get in trouble from our parents and shit. And it's the first day. You don't want to get sent home from camp. So yeah, we're basically following her, and she's just walking, and she's like stomping. She like sounds pissed off. I know she's probably having the worst day of her life, but then again, like she's a bitch, so it's probably in her nature to be like that. So we're following her, and me and my friend are shitting it. We're just like, oh fuck, like we're gonna be in so much trouble. Um, and we're walking through the forest. It's pitch black, by the way, and basically, we can see her silhouette in front of us, like her shadow, like her figure, I guess. And then out of nowhere, it just disappears, and we're just like, what the fuck? And we're like, hello? And there's no reply. And we're like, holy fuck, that's scary. Like she just vanished in there. Maybe like fucking aliens abducted her or something. So so yeah, we're like, miss, where are you? And there was no reply. So then my friend pulled out his phone, his little shitty flip phone. Like I didn't have a phone at the time. Like if you had a phone at that age, well, to me, you were fucking rich. So I didn't have a phone. He pulled out his little phone and he shined it on the ground. And what we see is like this little ditch. Like it was about maybe a meter and a bit of a drop. And yeah, like we're like, holy fuck. So then we look down and we see her, and she's looking at us, and she's staring at us, and we're staring back at her. And then she's like, "What are you guys doing?" And we're like, "Are you okay?" And she's like, "What are you guys doing? Go get help right now." I'm like, we're like, "Oh shit, hey, you're stuck down there, huh?" And she's like, "Yes, I think I broke my leg." And we're like, well, fuck, hey. And then we just walked off, and yeah, it was kind of a dick move. Like, I still feel sorry to this day because, like, imagine we didn't say anything, but we actually went back to the campsite and about because of the 10-minute walk, we actually forgot. I don't know how, but we actually forgot. So we went back to the campsite. We stayed there for about half an hour, and then we're like, "Oh fuck, our teacher's in the ditch." So we walked up to the person telling the story. It was like the host, I guess, of the camp, and we're like, "Hey, one of our teachers fell into the ditch, and yeah, I think she broke her leg. I think you should go check it out." So then they walked back to they backtracked to where she fell, and she was still there, like she was waiting there, and she just looked so angry, and she was like, "What took you guys so long? What took you guys so long? I told you to go get help straight away." And we're like, well, we kind of forgot, and yeah, so that didn't help, and we had we had year 5 and I still had 2 years with this teacher, and she hated me throughout those 2 years, and she gave me a lot of shit for it. But yeah, that's my story of how my teacher fell into a ditch and we left her. Now I have many more stories to tell, but yeah, this concludes the first story, and yeah, I've got a lot more stories to tell, and I hope you guys like this story.